Hey, what's going on, everyone? Doing an unboxing of another Jacoje purchase. Full disclosure, this one was not from Jacoje.com. I actually got this one from a member of the Try Truth Facebook group, Ricky. I had originally got the 5.5mm flat curb and decided, love it, perfect chain, but kind of want to go a little bit bigger. I've had the 7. I've had the 4 and 4.5 too, but I wanted the 6mm, and he had one for sale, so I figured Braden wasn't going to be able to get it to me early enough because I'm only home on the weekends right now, and he had one for sale, so I spent a little less money, actually a lot less money. So black box, and I've seen this stuff, but just for the review, the black card, which is very nice. There's the flat curb, 6mm, 24 inches, 36.1 grams, packed by Coral. I hope I'm saying that right. I do have my scale and my caliper because I'm curious. Of course, you get the sticker. Here's the pouch. Of course, the chain is in a plastic bag, and this one already has a lot more weight than the flat curb, the 5.5. And there it is. I really wish I had the 5.5 left or still in order to do a comparison, but dang. So this reminds me more of the 7mm flat curb than it does the 6mm or the 5.5mm. It has a really nice big lobster clasp. And like I do with all my chains, I'll do a video up close. 14 karat. Of course, the Jacoje logo, Italy, soldered jump ring. I gotta say, I think this is the right size. It appears bigger than 6mm, to be honest. So it's supposed to be 36.1 grams. It's advertised as 36, so either way, that's right on. So 36.12, of course, if it says it on the card, it's going to be what it is. And then let me throw it on the caliper because I'm curious how big this actually is, because the 5.5, I think when I did it, it was over 5.5, just over, maybe right at 5.5. The 7 was right at 7. This has to be over 6. Either that or my memory is just not there. 6.12, yeah. And that, I'm not gonna do it anymore. I'm just gonna do it the once. That's what Braden said, 6.1 something on the video when he talked about these. But this is very nice. And to be honest, the quality of this one is better than that 5.5. There we go. The 7 ended up feeling a little too big. The 5.5 originally was great. The second 5.5 was still really good, but the 5.5 felt a little small, and this does feel like a significant jump up. So I'm gonna do some videos, turn around real quick so I can get it in my hand. Oh, and by the way, before I turn the video off, I just want to say Happy Veterans Day to everybody. I was in the Army for just about 10 years. So anybody that served or is still serving, thank you. I appreciate your service. Yeah, so like I was saying, you can see it a lot better here. The lobster clasp on the 5.5mm was really good, but this one, just like the 7, is a lot better. You can actually clearly make out the 585 on the clasp. There's the 14 karat. On the other side, you have Italy, the Jacoje logo, just smooth links. And I think I'm on record of saying that out of all the chains I've had, and I've had a lot, the flat curbs in general, especially this newer style he's had, that's my 6-year-old. The flat curbs are the nicest, and then right after that is the Franco. Other than that, I'd have a hard time deciding. but you can probably hear my 6-year-old yelling at the dogs. But I'm not gonna do this video any longer. Stop! But if you are on the fence of the 5.5 or the 6 or the 7, if you're like me and you want something with size but subtle still, I would go 6. Just stretch the money a little bit more and go up, because this is for the weight too. I mean, you can feel the weight in your hand, that it's more weight, even if it is just a 0.5 millimeter bigger, which I think is just over that. The presence of it is a lot more than you would think. That's one thing about the flat curbs too. Well, really any chain, if you run your fingers across it and it feels like there's sharp edges or it catches on your finger or anything like that, it might be uncomfortable to wear or catch on your clothes. Flat curb, especially these styles, never do that. They're so easy to wear. All right, I'm gonna cut the video off. I don't want it to go anymore. Hope you all have a good weekend. Stay safe. And I guess shop Jacoje or Try Truth. And one last thing, I just want to do a side neck, since that's a way a lot of people seem to want to wear their chains, myself included. That's, man, honestly, that's probably the best look you're gonna get for a chain. Getting that side neck. Even if you get a 22 inch, which I always get 24 other than a handful, the side neck is really kind of says something. Just like the video said, Braden said about what it says about somebody wearing a chain. I kind of tend to agree. Every once in a while, it's nice to wear it out. And I can't believe how much presence this has for being 6 millimeters. All right, guys, that's really it this time.